All right, well, we are getting ready for high school basketball season, if y'all can believe it. It may be the end of March, but we're just gonna start the madness now, and we've got Alamogordo Girls Basketball and their head coach, Manny Vigil, with us. Coach, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Fantastic. You want to introduce the group of 5 that you brought here with you?
All right, we got 5 young ladies here. We've got Abby Vasquez. She's a freshman. Destiny Montoya. She's a sophomore. Natalie Iglesias. She's a junior. Justice Martin. She's a senior. Very seniory. And Sydney Lessentine. Oh, I'm sorry. Lessentine. Okay, another freshman. So we got 5 of the young ladies here.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Good?
Good.
Fantastic. And happy to see all y'all. And, Coach, I mean, we're starting games on Tuesday. Can you believe it?
I try not to think about it. It's so fast. I think on Monday we'll finally have our entire team together for the first time, and then we play the next day. So, but yes, it's fast. It's here, but we're gonna piece it together. We're gonna get organized and be ready for this game at Centennial.
Yeah, starting practice on spring break is like starting practice on the week of Thanksgiving, so y'all kind of know how that goes, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing for us. I mean, we usually don't have a Thanksgiving and a Christmas, and this year we did. So, first time in 15 years for me that I was able to have like a actual Christmas with my family. So, this is a trade-off. We'll take it. We're just ready to play.
Okay. Abby, are you excited for the start of the season? Can you believe that you're playing games next week?
No.
How excited are you to finally be getting out there and playing basketball finally this year?
Excited.
Yeah. Tell us a little about it. I mean, you obviously have been waiting a while. What was it like, waiting to get started with sports? I mean, not having it for you for most of the year. What was that experience like for you?
It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
I had really nothing to do.
Yeah. Just needed a little bit more to do. So now you got something to focus on.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Destiny, how about you? How was it like during your time away from the game? I know you guys had the pod workouts and stuff like that, but how was it try to hope that you guys were going to get a chance to play a season this year?
It's the same. It was boring a long time, but I still played like outside of pods and everything.
I was out
it was
in the courts,
good.
bro.
Yeah. So you were able to keep up and play with friends and keep try to improve your game a little bit away from it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. I mean, at least you got an opportunity to play. That's what we're hoping for there. Natalie, how about you? I mean, what was the last few months like before you finally got a chance to get back into regular basketball practice?
It was boring and very frustrating because, I mean, pretty much our entire lives, that's all we've been doing is playing basketball. We don't get no off season. And then this year we just got like months. And so it was very weird and frustrating because I just wanted to get out and play.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to at least play a little bit during the off season as well?
No, my mom was kind of just like, COVID, just stay home.
Okay.
So,
She said,
yeah, so she wouldn't let me play in any tournaments, but yeah.
She was always at work at Calichi's.
Yeah.
Eating her ice cream. For those of us old enough to know Scoopies, I still call her Scoopies, but Calichi's. Eating her gizmos.
Don't eat gizmos.
Justice, I mean, how about you? I mean, gosh, basketball's been, and track and everything else has been a busy part of your life. What was the experience like for
it
you?
was terrible, actually. I had a really bad, mental, block, I guess. Break, and it was bad. I don't know. I'm just happy to be back, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody is. How about when you were working in the pods for a little bit? I mean, were you guys able to work on your skills a little bit?
Yeah, we definitely. I think we did. It was a lot more not individual, but more, like you said, skill work, not just running plays and doing that.
Justin! He promised he'd do that at some point. You should have heard Coach before we got started with the interview. He was. Who were we singing like there?
I don't know.
A little Mariah there?
No, a little me.
A little you, okay.
That's what I'm talking
Original.
yeah.
Sydney, getting a chance to finally get back into practice, what was that experience like a little bit earlier this month?
It was pretty nice. Definitely out of shape because it was pretty hard to stay motivated during quarantine and all that, but it's good to be back and yeah.
Well, Coach, I mean, I'd ask you, you've coached for how many years now? And, in terms of changing things up and trying to find new ways to motivate, what did you find was the best way to, try and keep the kids up as best you could?
The best thing, it didn't happen until we actually can start we were able to get back together. But it's been a challenge trying to, not just, with the athletes, but as a teacher in the classroom, trying to get the kids to be motivated, when they're in their little computer land. So, I mean, we try ask them to do things, can't always force anyone, but, I mean, I was just thankful for when we were actually allowed to at least start doing pods.
Yeah.
Because that's when we could actually, okay, we're here now in front of you. Okay, it's time to start trying to get back in shape. So, I can probably speak for all just the educators here, and just it's been challenging trying to help figure it out, and we know that everybody has their situations at home, and so it's just a blessing to be kind of starting to open back up and getting to be in contact with kids again and trying to help them stay motivated, because it is a challenge just trying to do it, virtually. So.
And I would imagine with your season starting next week, also, school's getting back to regular. Mm-hmm. So having kind of that normal routine that you would have, I got to think that's got to be something that everybody's looking forward to.
Somewhat normal, but I mean it's something. So we're not going to complain. We're just going to go with it, and it's just good to see kids back. I mean, I know it's still a little different right now, but at least it's something, and kind of gives us some light at the end of the tunnel, some hope to next year. Looking to getting the kids all back in school again.
Yeah, absolutely. Sydney, have you? We talked about conditioning's obviously going to be something that you'll have to work on throughout the season. Do you feel like you're in a better place with your game going into this year at all?
Yeah, most definitely.
Where do you feel like you've seen some improvements from last season to this season?
Like my moves under the basket, I've grown on those. I'm also a lot bigger than I was last year, so
that's an advantage, yeah. Right? Height is never a bad thing in basketball, right? Justice, how about you? I mean, where do you feel like you've maybe seen some improvements from last year to this year? And is she your only senior on the team this year?
There's two seniors.
Two seniors,
and then
okay.
And then we lost one with Fatso. She was going to play, and then with their knee injury, so we have two, Justice and Carly. Carly's on a road trip right now for volleyball.
Okay. So with only two seniors, I'm sure the leadership's going to be a big thing for you this year, and I think it was last year as a junior, because there weren't very many upperclassmen last year.
Yeah, I mean, according to coach, I'm not very vocal, so I mean, I don't know, I'm working on that. But as far as difference from last year, I'm gonna try and go with my mentality, but I'm still working on it. That's for sure, because my mentality was not that great.
Yeah,
but I'm working on it.
But confidence, obviously. Yes. Natalie, I mean, how about you? Where do you feel like your game is from last year to this year? Do you feel like you've seen some improvements in some places?
I think my shot has gone a little better.
Yeah.
I've had trouble with my shot for years, so I think it's gotten a little better. But I think the most improvement has been my mentality, kind of coming into this year, be our team, just be a monster. I just want to win every game by 50. I just I just want to get out there and win. So I think has improved a lot this year.
Destiny, how about you? What do you feel like maybe you're a bit more confident in this year than last season?
Definitely my shot. It's gotten way better. And my conditioning, I was not that great last year, but it's gotten better this year.
Yeah. Abby, I mean, Coach had a lot of faith in you last year. You played a lot as an 8th grader. Now as a freshman, I'm sure he's going to ask you to do even more. It seems like, I mean, a lot of these ladies can attest to that. Yeah. Is there more confidence for you when you step out on the floor?
A little bit. I need to work on my confidence, because I'm not a very confident person. But
yeah, you're open for that. How about offense, defense? Do you feel like you're a little bit more confident heading into this season in those places, or?
Getting there.
Okay.
Working on it.
Coach, you're gonna turn her into a beast eventually, right?
Yeah, she's a shooter. She just knows she's a shooter. Yeah, she
can definitely knock down the three. We saw that in plenty of games last year. So, and they obviously feel some places they're more confident. But I mean, was there some opportunities to work on skills? Do you feel like with the practices being down?
I mean, it was needed. But there's always stuff that's needed. But definitely we got a lot of skill work in. Probably kind of what they're feeling with the confidence thing is the lack of summer basketball and the lack of 25 to 30 games to kind of help with that. And so that's probably why they're a little uneasy. They're like, we haven't played a game in a long time, and we're playing on Tuesday. So they're feeling that, which even me as a coach, I coached for so long, but I haven't coached in over a year. So I'm even like, oh, okay, let's see how this is going to go. So just hopefully they all realize it's pretty normal. We're all kind of wondering, because we didn't have the 30 games this summer. So I have faith in them. I'm ready to go play on Tuesday and see what we can do against these teams. We got Centennial and Mayfield right off the gate, so
that's not easy.
So those are the two that are people in the district are picking this year, the top two. So, but I don't know. I think we're gonna have something to say about it.
Well, and I would also say everybody's in the same boat that you guys are. I mean, nobody's been able to do the practices. Nobody's been able to do all. So it very much feels like a level playing field going into the year.
Well,
do you feel that way?
I mean, honestly, just being a coach, having a lot of coaching friends in the state, and I know how many kids and what kids at what schools are really heavily involved in club basketball.
Some of them travel,
and so they've been so there's quite a few in Las Cruces, and so there are some kids that have been playing club travel basketball. So, but it's no thing. I believe in the grit of our kids, not just here that we have, but just kind of everyone here in the town, just kind of gritty. And so we're going to bank on that.
And when you have a shortened season, I mean, how do you set expectations? I mean, do you have any, or is it, because I've heard from a lot of folks, hey, they're just happy to be playing. But, I know your mentality and the team's mentality is, yes, you're happy to be playing, but you want more than that.
Natalie already said it.
Yeah.
We're here to win. We're trying to win. So that's what we want to do. We're not all doing this just to kind of, and it's not always the winning, we don't, but the process to get to that is what really helps to mold us. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's why we're playing. We're not doing all this running and working out just to try to go and just show up and see what happens. We want to win. So Natalie's already said it. We all want that mentality, like, no, I don't care who you are, and I don't care if you've been playing club, and I don't care what people expect. We're here to beat you.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're taking on Tuesday on the road with us.
Understandable. Abby, how was it getting into wind sprints for the first time for a while? Was everybody? I know we already heard Sydney talk about that. How was that for you?
Tiring.
What are you hoping out of this year? I mean, you guys are getting a chance to finally play some games. I mean, what's the big thing that you want to? You get to the end of the season and you'll feel happy with how you played, what you did out there. What are you hoping for out of this season?
I'm hoping that we win, of course, and hoping that I have a lot of fun because we haven't been able to play in a while, and yeah.
Has it been great being back around your teammates again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Destiny? I mean, how about you? What are you hoping to get out of the next month or so of high school basketball?
Definitely put some more more points on the scoreboard, and just get better at my game.
Yeah. What has it been like being back around all these ladies? I mean, I don't know how much time y'all got to spend together away from basketball last year, but what is the chemistry still there when y'all got back out in practice?
Yeah, I feel like it works.
Yeah. Okay. Natalie, how about you? I mean, things felt the same when you guys got together as a team for the first time in a while?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Now, what are you hoping to get out of this next month or so? I mean, we already heard you're going to go out there and play like a beast, so what are you hoping for over the next month?
I'm more hoping that everybody kind of just, we play really well together as a team and set us up for next season. So next season, we're just the team everyone's scared of. So I just want everyone to work well together, so we're all set up for success next season.
Yeah. Justice, I mean, this is your last go-around with Lady Tiger basketball. What are you hoping to get out of the senior year?
I mean, like they said, obviously, and we want to make it to state, hopefully, if that's, the thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm just happy to be with my team again, because being away from them for a while is a tough go.
Yeah. We know you're involved in a lot of different sports. Are you hoping to do something in college with sports? Have you decided?
Yeah, I just haven't decided yet.
could be basketball, could be track.
Yeah.
I mean, could be either one of those. Well, we'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Hopefully we'll hear about that soon. Sydney, I mean, what are you hoping to get out of this next month or so of basketball?
I'm kind of going with Natalie, just growing as a team and becoming better and working together throughout the year.
What was it like getting back around these ladies again for the first time in a while?
It was great.
Yeah. Well, we're certainly happy that you're getting that opportunity. Coach, we'll obviously see what happens. We should mention that we're hoping obviously we're gonna see fans here at some point, but there's gonna be streaming options for people to enjoy the games, and certainly when you guys are at home, I know they're gonna be doing some stuff to try to make sure people can watch you guys this year, right?
Yeah, Dr. Walker, he's been on that. He's making sure that there's things available for the parents. So, like we said, there's only 6 home games, and then but I'm hoping that here pretty soon, in a couple weeks, we might actually have some opportunities to get inside the gym and watch. So, but the AD, he's been great on top of it for all the sports. He works really hard. He runs around to all these venues to make sure something's set up. So he's already been on it and taking care of everybody.
Yeah. So just remember, Alamo TSPN YouTube channel. That should be where you can see the games, and hopefully we'll have fans in the stands. I know that's you guys want to have your parents there and friends and all that. So we're crossing our fingers that's going to be something coming up soon for everybody. Coach, I think the other thing is, talk about this group of ladies, because this is such a unique thing. I mean, we think back to when we were in high school, the things that this group of youngsters have had to go through is something completely different. What are you most proud about this group of kids? Because obviously they're sticking with it, and they're still wanting to come out and be a part of Lady Tiger basketball. Yeah,
you just said it. I mean, they're all still here, sticking with it. They're going through a pandemic. You know what I mean? And we have nothing to compare it to, what they've gone through. And again, I'm talking about the athletes, but like I preach to them, student athletes, make sure you're student first. I'm the same way. I make sure I'm a teacher first and coach second, and so I think about all the kids in the classroom too. And I tip my hat off to all of them for managing this. And imagine us being their age in high school going through something like this. I couldn't imagine. You know what I mean? But just collectively, I think we have 4 freshmen, 5 sophomores, 3 juniors, 2 seniors on the team. And so just the circumstances and situations and just kind of that makeup of the team, this is a very unique team. And all those kids I just mentioned are capable, and everybody's being expected to pitch in and help out in some way. And when we went to school, it was kind of flipped. It was different in the town here, where it was more seniors and juniors, and you'd never think of a freshman or anyone like that playing. So with their ages, I try to get them to realize, them and their parents, especially these super young ones, they are way ahead of what we were when they were their age. And I admire them for that. You know what I mean? And then I admire upperclassmen for kind of helping manage their emotions and their feelings, because they are young kids. So probably admiration is the one word I have for all of them. Absolutely. Well, we certainly hope it more than anything. We hope it's a fun season for y'all, and we hope you guys go out there and win a bunch of basketball games. But hopefully you enjoy what you got going out there, ladies. Good luck this season. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.